10 Tips for Writing Children's Fiction. Top 10 Tips for Writing Children's Fiction. Here are 10 tips for writing children's fiction that will have you writing books that children want to read. Follow these tips to the letter and make sure you complete each one. This way, you will have a roadmap for writing books for children. 1. Research your market. If you don't know what's going on in the marketplace, you will never get your books into the right hands. Nothing hinders a writer more than not researching what books kids are reading. Reverse engineer what the top-selling books do right and then give your readers something better. 2. Never stop writing. You have a unique voice as a children's writer and you need to keep writing to practice your craft. To find your own voice, you must continually write and develop your ideas until you have your story written. 3. Know your audience. Do you know who you are writing for? There are two main ages for children's fiction: middle grades and young adult. To write for each, know what they like to read, their reading levels and the types of books that are age appropriate for them. 4. Know the difference between good writing and writing good plots. Anyone can write, but can they write well? Can they come up with plots that are structured in a way that inspire children to read? 5. Be consistent with your characters. Before writing your story, write a short biography on each character until you know them intimately. Nothing hurts a story more than a character that does something inconsistent with their personality. It makes the characters unbelievable and your story not worth reading. 6. Learn the art of storyboarding. With a storyboard, you can play with the story until you have all the elements where you want them. This means writing a great beginning, a solid middle and a memorable ending. 7. Who is your story's voice? Do you know where your story's voice is coming from? Are you writing in the first or third person and does it fit the story? Be consistent with the narrative and let the action tell the story. 8. Have a strong opening. Your job as a writer is to grab the reader with a dramatic event. George Lucas was a master at this with the opening sequences of the Star Wars movies. Get the reader excited with a great opening and they will read till the end. 9. Show, don't tell. Let the characters show what they think and feel, and their actions should move the story along without being too wordy. Short sentences should explain just enough for the child to get a good picture of the action in their mind. 10. Don't edit until your first draft is done. Focus on your story, not your spelling or grammar mistakes. Work on the plot and how your characters interact with each other. Let your ideas free flow until you have a workable first draft. A writer that can make a child emotionally invested in a story is what all writers strive for. Follow these 10 tips for writing children's fiction and you will be on your way to writing great children's fiction stories.